Hello, today we're going to be going over some signals that came in over the past week and a half, 2 weeks. And this week I was doing some trading and I did post on Facebook some of those trades. Now, I posted some of those trades when I got into the trade, and then I would post a follow up video on when I got out of those trades as proof that this is, I entered here, I exited here. So that's why I posted two videos. So you could have followed along, and technically you could have opened those same trades, and technically when I entered the series of the two videos, you would have made money as well. Um, so here we're going to first look at Euro USD. Euro USD on the hourly chart. Now when we trade, I like to tell people always ask me, can I use this on the 5 minute chart? Can I use this on the 15-minute chart? You could do whatever you want, but we recommend 1 hour chart or higher, because when you go on smaller time frames, there's a lot of market noise. Okay, and most trades, most indicators don't work, if not all, and even price action and whatnot is very difficult on smaller time frames. So the hourly time frame, in my opinion, is the best time frame to use with this indicator. So all the videos I'm going to show you are on the hourly time frame. Okay, so we're looking here at Euro USD. Euro USD, as you can see here, performed very, very well. So what we like to tell you is open the trade right when right when the arrow opens. Right, you're going to make the most money, because after 40 pips or so, the market could change, and we like to have you guys going right away, right when the arrow forms. That's our recommendation. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but that's what we do when we trade. Okay, so here it opened here on the 10th, and if you got out at the end of the week, you would have made 290 pips. Okay, so roughly, what is that? How much money is that? Okay, so a lot of people wonder how much money that is. On a 10K lot size, these are very rough estimates. Okay, that's around $290. Full lot, that's over $2,000. On 10K lot size, that's over 29,000, over $20,000. Not bad. Technically, if you were over leveraging on this trade, you could take the whole year off and just live on the money. Depends on where you live, right? So, next pair we're going to look at is GBP USD. Now, one thing you notice, these trades, these signals this past week, you'll notice there's virtually no drawdown. And what I like to tell people, when you trade these signals or these arrows, you could be super conservative, and a lot of the big runners, they typically don't. The drawdown typically doesn't go behind the bottom of the arrow, right? So people ask me, where do I put the stop loss? Okay, I say, well, it depends on your risk factor. I like to say around 60 pips. Put your stop loss at, or you can put it right behind the arrow, right? So right behind the bottom of the arrow. See, on this trade, you would have had your stop loss at approximately, a little over 60 pips here. Okay. So basically, that's the average I like to tell people. Or if you want to not put a stop loss in, you could just eyeball it, and anytime the trade goes behind the bottom of the arrow, you want to close the trade and wait for the next signal. Okay. So on these two trades, you could see here there was no drawdown. Literally, there was no drawdown. Okay. So here the trade opened, and what did it do? It went straight down. And it went down. How far down did it go? It went down 731 pips. How much money is that? 10K lot size, $731 roughly, depending on the currency conversion and whatnot. Full lot, over 7,000, and 10 full lots. That's a year's salary at over $70,000. Okay, so this one trade alone, you could have walked away. You could have made an entire year's salary and not trade for an entire year, and then wait until next year, technically. Okay, and you would have had no drawdown. Depending on your spread, some brokers have super tight spreads, some brokers have wide spreads. If the spread was tight, which on this pair most brokers are, Euro USD or GBP USD, it's usually less than a pip, you would have made, with virtually no risk, because no drawdown, you would have made a lot of money. Now in this previous signal here, let's see here, it made max drawdown about 25 pips, which is still nothing, right? So when you trade, you want to use basically roughly, you got to take in consideration your balance when you're putting your stop loss in there, and your lot size. Okay, so if you're going crazy and you're using $100 in an account and you want to use 10K lot size, you put it at 60 pips. If it goes behind you 60 pips, you know you're going to lose $60, right? But you can get on a trade like this where there is no drawdown. Okay, this one you would have made money. If you had $100 in there and use a 10K lot size, you would have made money on this trade. You would have made literally over $300 on a $100 deposit. This one you would have made over $700. You could technically do that with $100. Between these two trades, that's about $1,000 profit with $100. Not bad. Okay. So this pair I usually don't trade. It's USDCAD. Some people do. I personally don't. But very good signal here on USDCAD, and price went up over. Let's see here. 580 pips. Okay. So again, if you're using a 10K lot size, that's $580 and roughly, and one full lot's $5,800. 10 full lots is $58,000. So that's not bad. Okay, so somebody came to me last week and they said, how does it do on gold? What does it look like on gold? Does it work on gold? And I said, I don't know, let me check. So let's go ahead and check right now. Now these are all default settings. I haven't modified the settings whatsoever. They're the same settings on every pair. I'm using the 33 setting, which most of you have. So let's go ahead and try gold. So I put it on gold and I was like, oh boy, look at this. Not bad. Okay. Gold is doing extremely well with the indicator. And so I know there's a lot of gold traders out there. And so check out here, not bad there. Also, not bad there either. So if you want to check out this indicator, you can check it out at buysellarrows.com. Link will be down below in the description. Our indicator does not repaint. We've been using it for years. You can get signals to your email, to your phone. You can get alert sound signals on your computer every time a new signal opens up. So check us out on our website at buysellarrows.com. And thank you and have a great day.